In this breaking story, a top US admiral just dropped a stunning bombshell and then quit. Donald Trump's scandals are spiraling out of control, and now even top officials are walking away. From economic chaos to collapsing support inside his own base to a sudden military resignation at the very top. This isn't routine. This is a warning sign. And today, we break down exactly what has happened and why it matters.
In this breaking story, a top admiral just quit, dropping a brutal bombshell on Donald Trump. That's right, Donald Trump's scandals are so ridiculous and out of control, now, time and time again, top officials are quitting. Whether you want to call him Dozing Don, Dementia Don, it doesn't really matter. Trump has either forgotten or he's just asleep when it comes to the issue of the economy. Okay, what the president and the White House are saying is wrong. We'll show you the Consumer Price Index from September, the last month we have data for, because there's sort of a mess with the data because of the whole shutdown thing. And then they keep saying stuff isn't coming out. Prices were 3% higher than they were a year before, and the inflation rate has actually increased year over year for 5 consecutive months. And just to zoom out a bit, right, the reason that all of this is such gaslighting is the reality is that, the reason consumer confidence numbers are so bad is this. Since grocery prices are up nearly 30%. And to make matters worse, Trump's White House is scrambling as a top foreign policy scandal just triggered a stunning resignation at the very top of the U.S. military chain of command. The U.S. admiral overseeing all American military forces in Latin America has stepped down 2 years early, right as tensions with Venezuela are exploding. Admiral Alvin Holy, the head of U.S. Southern Command, retired abruptly after the Trump administration seized a Venezuelan oil tanker and launched more than 20 deadly strikes on suspected drug vessels in the Caribbean. Multiple U.S. officials say Holy was pushed out by Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, who has been aggressively expanding military operations in the region. That pressure reportedly intensified just weeks before Holmes' surprise exit. This comes as Trump ramps up a dramatic shift in foreign policy, reviving the Monroe Doctrine and treating Latin America as a direct U.S. sphere of influence. The administration has sent warships into the Caribbean, deployed an aircraft carrier strike group, and escalated pressure on Venezuelan President Nicolás Maduro. Critics warn this approach is reckless and destabilizing. Trump's actions are now under intense scrutiny, especially after reports that U.S. forces may have violated laws of war during recent strikes. With another top military leader gone and tensions rising fast in Venezuela, this resignation is not routine. It is a red flag that Trump's aggressive strategy is already blowing back inside his own administration. Thanks so much for watching. Please click that like button and subscribe to Occupy Democrats so that you can stay informed and help us stop Donald Trump.